wait a minute. I thought we have passed through this stage. I thought this is 2025 and this whole segregation that you guys didn't want, even when other people were calling it, is pastors. Why did I just see a video of a young black man who was in a train and they had to call police on him for them to remove him just because an old, you know, yeah, they didn't like him. And they had to remove him off that train, you guys. Well, let's take a look at this video, then I'll come back with the commentary. But
Hey y'all, this is my homie Alex O'Keefe, and he just got arrested on a train because a white woman did not want him there. Yes, that is the whole story. Alex was taking an MTA train up to Connecticut when this evil old white bitch walked into the train, noticed him sitting there, decided she didn't like his posture and tried to force him to correct it, and when he ignored her, went to the conductor and asked for him to be removed from the train, and the conductor stopped the train and called the police.
The one black dude on the train because this white woman said she didn't like the way I was sitting on the train. So you call the police. You call the police to arrest the one black dude on the train. I haven't done anything illegal. I haven't done anything illegal. I haven't done anything illegal. I am sitting on a train and one white woman didn't like my presence. Resisting what? Resisting what?
Because they haven't told me he's under
What are you trying
arrest.
to arrest me for? I was sitting on a train. I was sitting on a train and you're trying to arrest me for what?
So I'm curious as to whether this is MTA policy or if they will be doing anything to take action against the conductor who forcibly removed a paying employee just because a white woman didn't want them there. MTA, anything to say? Anything to say? Imagine being this old and this fucking ugly and still dedicating your life to nothing but hate, praying, hoping, wishing that the glory days from your youth when you could be cruel, evil, and punitive to people you don't even fucking know would come back around. On the brink of death, days away from death's door, and still using her final days and final breaths to be hateful because that's what people like them do. And then for some reason they're so mad that we don't give a fuck whether or not they disappear. You're evil. We are arriving at Jim Crow levels of fascism. And my real question is, back then, were they still this cringe, ugly, and mediocre? Like, were they always this gross, unbearable, unlikable, undesirable? Has that always been what this is about? Anyways, I'm not sure if Alex is going to be suing or whether he will need to start a GoFundMe for legal fees or anything like that. I hope that he seeks restitution because this is fucking insane and super illegal. And if that happens, I will let you guys know.
I'd love to hear what you all have to say because I'm so shocked that this is happening in 2025, where you got to sit in a train and you get escorted out just because somebody didn't like your face. 2025. Well, guys, let me know what your take are in the comments. Credit to all creators on this video. Let's go watch. And please do want to like and subscribe.
Would you be my friend? That's the video that I just saw scrolling through my For You page. And it is of this white man who's wearing a baseball cap. And he is staring earnestly into the camera. And the first thing he says is, to all the black people, Mexican, and people of other races, would you be my friend? If I approached you in the park and started talking to you, would you be my friend? Then he goes on to say, I am so sorry for what my ancestors did. Now, I didn't do it, but I know what my ancestors did hurt you. Please get the fuck out of here. First of all, hell no, I would not be your friend. And I do not recommend that you see a black person out in public that you do not know and go up to them. Those kind of videos, and I didn't stitch it because I do not want to give that kind of content any boost in numbers and viewership at all. But it really does just infuriate me, the fact that white people still do that. Would you be my friend? I love all races. You know, that's a different iteration of I don't see color. And after the election, all of the white people on social media, let's just take TikTok. I voted for Kamala. I'm not like those other white people. Let me tell you something. It's performative. There's that word. And it is also disingenuous. First of all, How are black people supposed to know you love black people and everybody of all races? We cannot tell that just by looking at you. And those of us who do have common sense, in a sense of self-preservation, we're not just going to take you at face value. If I walk up to you in the park and started talking to you, would you be my friend? Hell no. I will back up and keep minding my business and keep it moving. This nation continues to let collectively black people know that it doesn't care anything about us. Last November 5th was another resounding message to the black community. I'm black, so I'm just going to keep it to my community. And all of this hand wringing because you all are trying to assuage white guilt. You all need to be doing some hard work in dismantling white supremacy and taking a stroll through downtown corridors on a Saturday holding up signs and chanting. It's not going to do it. And see, you all go in that voting booth and you vote to uphold white supremacy that harms black people and everybody else that does not look like you, so that you can keep the racial caste system that is in operation in this country that benefits you and disadvantages black people and everybody else. You working actively to dismantle that system is how you show black people that you love all races and that you want to be friends. Get out of here with that crap. Would you be my friend? No, we wouldn't.
In 2025, somebody will sit on a train and an old white woman comes in and said maybe she doesn't like him and just call police on him. Like, I saw people's comments in that video, and that was even why I shared, because a lot of people were like, this thing has been happening for ages. I thought we are past the stage in our life, because when segregation came about, right, when they were hearing rumors of segregation, we're about to segregate, or everybody have their own private bathrooms and fountains and all of that, I thought you guys didn't want it. I thought this people didn't want segregation. So how come this woman comes in and now because of her, they had to escort this brother out? Like, you didn't even tell him you're going to arrest him, because there's actually no reason why you're arresting him. You just took him off the train. Like, did you see the handcuff? Like, what was the reason for all of that in the first place? I thought we're no longer in this stage where, oh my God, this is crazy. I saw that video and I thought it was just a joke. I thought they were playing until I went to the comment section and I saw people saying, oh, is this the writer? Like, this guy is not a criminal. He's not a bad person. He was just sitting down there. And some white folk who is not happy. How can you be old and still be giving a lot of stress? Okay, I thought at this point, people like this should be, preparing with their maker, trying to speak to God and try to ask for forgiveness of all their sins while they are on earth, and, just prepare their ways with the Lord and prepare their ways with people, love their neighbors and be kind to them. And not look for somebody who, is worth and try to, use your white privilege on them. Because every one of you keep complaining, oh, there's no white privilege. We don't have. This is exactly what white privilege is all about. Because every one of you keeps saying there's nothing like white privilege. And how you don't enjoy white privilege, I guess you're saying it because you actually do. Okay? Because you made a call. Nobody in that bus was even able to, in that train was able to say anything. Every one of them kept calm because that guy was the only on that train. Nobody else said a word. Like, what is this word turning into? I thought that, we've gotten to that point where people, we have human conscience and be close to each other, love each other, celebrate with one another, come together. I thought that was exactly what you all were preaching, because just a few days ago, every one of you was talking about how Christians, how he loved God, how you should do this and how you should do that. I thought at this point, You should be showing forth kindness and love just like Christ will do, and not trying to, segregate. I thought you guys didn't want segregation, seriously, because every one of you say you don't want segregation. But right now, it's obvious what you want, because now your attitude is not even showing exactly what your mouth is saying. Okay, they are both two different things. I am so shocked that that guy had to be taken off the train, arrested for no reason, just because he happens to be. That's the only reason. He happened to be POC. That's the only reason why somebody. When I came across that video right now, my FYP, I was like, I'm going to do this video right now. Like, I just want to know exactly what's happening. Why are people like this? Why are we living in such world? I thought we are all human. Like, we have all agreed that the only race right now is human race. But somehow, no, they still want the whole segregation and still show forth their privileges, no matter what age they are. I thought when people get old or get older, they try as much as possible to act like good people, try to, love one another, and try to unite people and not act in some kind of way. Because from this video, if that guy was so bold enough to start talking about how he didn't do anything, what did I do, and ask those questions, then definitely I guess he did nothing other than. It's quite unfortunate at this time, present time. It's really quite unfortunate, really, really. We just need to love one another. We need to love upon people. Oh my God, I saw that video and I tend to share with you guys. His friend had to share that video for the world to see. And I'm like, I have to share with you guys as well. Let me know what your take are in the comment, guys. And please consider subscribing to my channel if you have not already. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up so that more people can see it. And credit to all creators on this video. See you all on my next. Bye, guys.